Hey, what is going on, everybody? Let's talk about AFL Evolution 2 because I'm sure it's something everybody has been keen to hear about for quite a while now. Now, in the background, the gameplay is AFL Evolution 1, and I can show you the clear distinction in difference between 1 and 2 is because this is number 2, where we can clearly see the grass is just completely different. Looks different, even the stadium at night, completely different. Now we'll go back to our AFL Evolution 1 gameplay, and we'll talk about AFL Evolution 2. So don't mix up the two games. This is Evo 1 being played right now. So basically the last update that we got, in terms of the public got, was that AFL Evolution 2 was being developed in the Unreal Engine. The statement says, yes, we are pleased to announce that AFL Evolution 2 will be powered by Epic's Unreal Engine. All great stuff. The gameplay has really come together, but the adaptation to the new engine has created quite a lot of extra work, meaning a delay in the release date. The release date will now be likely in the second half of the AFL season. Now, a lot of people, I think, have misinterpreted this as the game has been changed to the Unreal Engine at this late stage. That is not the case. I think that would be very, very strange if that was the case. The game's been always developed in the Unreal Engine. Obviously, it just wasn't announced until now, but it did mean, obviously, that it was taking a little bit longer than, I guess, it initially planned for, and that that's why the game's sort of been delayed. Another thing is that in the past I've said I've been working on this game. I'm no longer working on this game. Decided to move on to the next thing. It's, I think, the top priority for everyone who is still working on it is obviously getting it to the shelves. So the game's been delayed to the second half of the AFL season, which means Q3 of the calendar, and I think my estimation would that I hope to see it out before the final series. I think that's probably the most likely scenario here. If it's not out before the final series, then I'll be a little bit disappointed as well. But obviously, I don't know what's going on behind closed doors at the moment, so that is now out of my control as to when I know about anything or anything happens. And I'll be hearing the same stuff as you guys from now on when things happen. Hopefully it's not before too long before we start to see some new stuff from the new game, whether that's trailers, whether that's gameplay, whether that's different things, or even some more announcements about the possibility of different inclusions and things into the game. I'm hoping that's all not too far away, and that's something we can looking into soon. We've already seen in a couple of interviews with the boss man that he's spoken about the new sort of gameplay elements that have been involved, and the different sort of AI and formations was the two words he used. So I'm not going to go into any detail on that because I actually can't. So in that, I think that the two games should have a different enough gameplay that you'll be super invested in the new one, and it's something that I think everyone can look forward to. Another thing is obviously the cover stars. I don't even know if I did a video on this one, but I made up my own little mock cover. It's pretty rubbish, so I just threw it together in about 20 minutes. I wonder what it is going to look like though. On the cover, we've got 4 obviously key players from last year's grand final: Luke Shuey, Scott Pendlebury, Jordan De Goey, and Josh Kennedy of the West Coast Eagles. So you've got your Norm Smith medalist in there. A little bit disappointed, obviously. No Dustin Martin. He would have been my first choice. Just throw the entire Richmond team on there. I would have had Martin, Rioli, Cochin, Riewoldt, Rance, and all of those players are injured this season. But basically, I wanted to throw the question out to you guys today, and it was to go, what do you guys want to see in this new game? Because, I mean, it's I can't really talk about it, but I would love to see what you guys want to talk about in terms of what you think the game's going to have, what you are, potentially wanting from the game, if there's anything that you think would be really cool to have in the game. Whether that's not just for launch, but whether that's for a future update or something like that. I know a lot of people want to see Ultimate Team in the game. A lot of people want to see like pro clubs and stuff like that. I don't really know. A lot of people want to see like a story mode. So there are all kinds of different things that people want to see. I want to know what your most wanted thing is for the next game, because I think everyone needs to have a voice in this community, this scenario, and make sure that if we are going to put these games better, we all need to be creating discussion on different ideas, and what everyone thinks will be something good to see. But anyway, that is it for today's video. I'm not going to talk too much more about Evo 2 until actually we get some proper announcements for it. But basically, I think that you'll all look forward to the game, and when it does come out, I think you'll all be pretty happy with how it has turned out. But leave a like if you liked the video today. If you want to see more just AFL Evolution 1 gameplay in the meantime, please let me know that in the comments section as well, and I'll do my best to get some of that out for you. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the weekend, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.